there's always trends every year that I'm just not gonna wear, okay? So these are fashion trends for 2023 that I don't really see myself wearing in the foreseeable future. You may not as well, or maybe this will be your time to shine with these trends. I don't know, but let's talk about some of the more interesting of the fashion trends that are creeping up for 2023. This one was seen on the runways, and I've seen it in a lot of celebrities and you know, kind of all over the internet. But it's these big floral rosette detailing flower adornments on like your neck, or you know, huge ones on your clothing. Big lifelike 3D floral. I feel like this is just a very interesting trend, and although I do feel like it looks beautiful on some people and the way they have it styled, it just doesn't do anything for me. And it also looks like it would be very uncomfortable to have that on your neck. Now I will say, the dresses and tops and things that kind of have this floral-esque detailing within the dress or within the garment, I do think that's actually really pretty, and that can be very beautiful and very feminine. But when it's just like a big old flower pasted on your neck or right on where your boobs are, as we saw on some of the runway shows, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling this one, but you let me know how you feel about it. If you like this, it's just not my style. I do feel like this means a return also of bigger florals, and we'll see that more in the spring. Of course, they're always different the next time around, so it'll be interesting to see how this translates to more mainstream stores and mainstream designers. All leather outfits. Now, I do like leather. I've said it before, I really love leather. I think leather is a great way to update your closet, update your wardrobe, your outfit. It elevates your look. It's really a great texture to add with other textures. I mean, it can really be fabulous. But an all leather outfit, like leather button down and leather pants, or like a, you know, leather shirt, leather pants, or leather skirt, it's just a lot of leather going on for me. I really would like to see those pieces broken up, maybe put with some softer fabrics, you know, different kinds of textures. That would make me happier right there. But the all leather look, it's just too aggressive for me. It also would very much not work for me here in Florida. And if you're wondering why I'm dressed so warmly today, it's because it's freaking cold outside. It's like 35 degrees in Florida right now. It's very cold. This may not even be warm enough, but. So this next one is like, I like it in some ways, and some ways I just kind of don't. But pink and red together have been a very big resort 2023 trend. And some of the pieces, whenever they come, like it's a dress, it has pink and red in it, I think are beautiful. I think it's really fun, a nice pop of color. Or a top that has pink and red in it, that's great. But when it's a head to toe pink and red outfit, it just seems like too much for me. But again, I do like it in some items. I actually found a pink and red top that I really liked, but I like it paired with something like denim or something really, you know, neutral, classic on the bottom. I don't want to be head to toe dripping in pink and red. Now I want to tell you who our sponsor is for this video, and it's Native deodorants. Native has deodorants that are aluminum free. So I've been sticking with Native for a really long time. If you do go to the gym, I do sweat. I don't feel stinky, which is great. So you can get Native deodorant with no scent in them, but I like them because they're really mild. I really like all of their scents, but so far my favorite is probably the sea salt and cedar. And I also have some of their coconut and vanilla lotion, which smells amazing, very light scent, not too heavy. If you are interested in aluminum free, paraben free, cruelty free deodorants, Native is definitely one you should give a try. Normally if you get 3 deodorants it's $39, but if you use my code you can get 3 deodorants for $26. I'll leave all the information that you need to know if you want to give Native a try down in the description box, and let's continue. Clear heels are coming back for 2023. Now I love a good jelly shoe, little jelly sandal for the summer, that's great. But clear heels, I have had clear heels in the past. The last time they were on trend, I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. I bought a pair and they were the most uncomfortable things I've ever worn on my feet. Just, that's all I see. When I see clear heels, I just see uncomfortable feet and pain. They're a trend and it's a look, and I feel like there's probably a lot of ways you can make them look really cool, and like depending on what you pair them with, but it's just not a look that I'm really that into. And I feel like it is such like a trend-driven look that, you know, it won't be here forever. And so you would get clear heels and wear them for a couple seasons, and then it would just really start feeling stale, or maybe you get tired of looking at them because they are such a specific trend. So I would just be careful before you go out and buy clear heels, unless you're like, that is what I need in my life. That's what I'm missing forever. And then maybe you need clear heels. Maybe that is your thing. This next one, I'm really surprised that it's still here and that we're still talking about it, because I feel like this started coming back in 2021. And the Y2K fashion, Y2K outfits and clothing is still, it's still here. And it's still not going to be anything that I'm going to be wearing. I already wore that during actual Y2K, and I just, even with it, the twists and turns that designers take to alter it a little bit to fit the current times, or just to make it a little more special again, I still don't like it. Like if I would never wear another hip belt or low-rise pant or juicy couture velour tracksuit, it will be too soon. I just don't need to do that. I do feel like it's probably a fun thing for a much younger person than I am. I can always respect a good comeback of trends and a good revival by designers, and I always love watching how they recreate something that we saw a long time ago. But with the Y2K trend, it's not hitting anywhere near home for me at all. But clearly it's for a lot of other people because it's still here. So a lot of people are liking this, just nobody in my world. But yeah. Crystal embellishments, or just like kind of crystal-ish embellishments on clothing. That is definitely becoming a big trend for 2023. And although I do think this can be really gorgeous in a really nice garment, something really well made, I feel like unless you buy something really well made, you're gonna have a garment that is not well made, and the pieces are gonna fall off eventually, and it'll just be a waste of money. So I like this look on certain items and certain styles. I'm like, okay, that's really pretty, and I love some of the creations that are happening. But the reason why it's on this list is because unless you're going to buy that really well-made item, I just feel like it's gonna end up being on your garbage list in a year because it's gonna be broken, there's no way to fix it. And when you get something really inexpensive with embellishments, they had to cut a lot of corners to get all those embellishments on there for really inexpensive. So either they are not paying their labor very well, or not enough, or they're using a really, really cheap fabric, or they're making it super duper fast. Something is not well made about that item. It's not gonna stay intact. That's not where I would spend my money. So that is a trend that I will definitely be staying away from, unless I find a high quality one that I love and I feel like it would belong in my closet and I would get enough wear out of it, you know, then I would venture in that direction. There's always some version of fringe that is on trend every spring and summer, so it seems. And right now what we're seeing a lot of for spring and summer 2023 are the tassel details, like the tassel-ish type fringe that's coming off of clothing. And although this is very beautiful and I feel like it could be very boho, and a lot of the designer items look really nice and, you know, could be a really great item for spring, I feel like the tassels, a lot of times, especially when they're done on like a t-shirt, it just feels very, very spring break 2002 in Panama City Beach. I guess maybe this is part of the Y2K thing too. I don't know. But side note, I definitely did spring break in Panama City Beach in 2002. And I don't need to do that again. But I feel like it can start looking really cheap. So I'm not really into most of the tassel-y looks. There's some of them that are really beautiful, but for the most part, if it's in, you know, some kind of t-shirt fabric or even a lot of the knits, I feel like I'm going to stay away from that, and it's just not going to be in my closet. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what trends that you are really not into, or maybe you're like, you know what, Anna, I love me some flowers and I'm going to wear a big old 3D flower on my dress. And actually, I'll be honest, Hailey Bieber's dress with the flower that I put a picture of, and I'll put a picture of again, that's really cute. I gotta be honest, I like that. So that's tasteful and I like it. But the one that's like on your neck, I just can't. Or the ones that are just like your boob covers, this is not gonna happen for me in my life. Anyway, let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you didn't. Consider subscribing if you have not already, and I will see you next time.